Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. For today's video, I have my project pan finale. Now, I've only had this project pan going from September, so it's only been 4 months. But even in these 4 months, it's been so eye-opening for me. I've learned so much about my consumption pattern, how much product I use, and how long a product genuinely takes. Because even though I've been doing makeup since like I was a kid, I've had this imagination of so that you know what, I can finish products up, even though I've never really finished a lot of products up. But still, your brain thinks like, I can buy another one because I will end up finishing something, and you order backups and whatnot. So this experience was just what I needed in my life. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys my progress. I have some exciting, some not so exciting progress updates for you all. And I'm sorry that there wasn't like a November update. I had talked about it in my last update, what had happened and all of that. But yeah, we have our finale now, and I have to share with you guys everything and how it went. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's start off by talking about my primer. I was using my Fenty Pro Filter primer, and my goal was to completely finish it up, and I'm so glad to let you all know that I have done exactly that. My primer is completely finished. I've scraped everything that I could, and this is my second primer empty in this project. I earlier finished my Smashbox primer as well, and this is done too. I did start halfway, so that was a big push, I'm not gonna lie. But the fact that I'm able to empty out products when I set my mind to it is something that I am loving. I cannot even let you guys know how satisfying this is, because this was sitting in my vanity for a long time, you guys, untouched, unused, and now it can move out. I have 2 empty spaces in my primer wardrobe, so I can get some new primers in. Just kidding, I'm on a no buy. I'm not buying any makeup. I'm on a very strict no buy, so I'm not going to be getting any new makeup. I'm just concentrating on what I already have. So yeah, this primer is done. The goal is met. I'm so happy. Second on my list is my MUA Pro Base Compact, and I was supposed to completely finish it up. Now with this one, I thought I will be able to finish it up because it was a very thin layer, but there's still some product left in there. The progress is great, like it's great, I'm not gonna lie. We just have like a very thin layer on the sides, but I have to say that I really overestimated my powder usage. I'm the Sahara dry skin type person. I overestimated my usage. Even just to hit pan on this product took me such a long time. It took me a really long time, but yeah, the usage is still really great. I'm so happy to be getting even this much usage, because again, this was a product that was just sitting in my vanity for a really long time. When it was new, I was obsessed. Then something new came in, I was obsessed with that, and the cycle continued and continued, and now we have a great usage on this one. I'll see if I'm able to finish it up. I'll actually, you know what, I will finish it up, because there's just such tiny amount left that there's no point in just putting it back and not using it for 4 more years and then remembering, oh, let's do a project pan and include this. That's not something I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to finish it up and get this rid of. Time to talk about my Anastasia Beverly Hill contour kit. My goal for this one was to hit any two pans. Any two pans. I was focusing one on my yellow powder and one on the contour shade. Yellow powder I finished in my last update, but I have no other pans in this one. I have great usage on this contour shade. I have a really good dip, and I feel like if I use it for like another month, I will get a pan. So I will definitely keep on continuing using this with other products in good rotation. But yeah, again, just the fact that I could use some of this product up is good to know. I do feel like the other products are going to waste, like the other pans, because I'm not even touching them at all. But still, it just feels good to be using at least something. I did not meet my goal on this one, but again, I'm happy with the amount of progress I made. Another product I did not meet my goal for is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. My goal with this one was to just hit pan. Nothing else, just hitting pan. And I thought, you know what, 4 months, yeah, it's gonna be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Lo and behold, it still looks beautiful in there. It has a little bit of usage showing now. It has a little bit of dent in there. But because this is a baked product, it's very dense and you need very little of this. When I bought it back in the day, I had my summer shade going on. I used to go out, get a tan and all of that. So I could dust it all over my face. Right now I have to use it very specifically, like targeted. And that's why it will take me a really, really long time in finishing it up. But with that being said, I'm not going to stop using this just because the project is over. I have fallen in love with this all over again. It's so good to diffuse your contour and just make sure it looks so natural. And some days I just wear this like a bronzer and it looks beautiful on my skin. And I have nothing like this in my makeup collection, like nothing like this. This is a product that I don't think has been duped till now, so I do not regret even one penny that I've spent on it. And I'm so glad that I'm actually now getting that worth back of those all of those pennies that I've spent on it. Beautiful product, and yeah, just glad to like fall back in love with this all over again. It's time to talk about the blush now. And pause the video right now and let me know, do you think I hit my goal or do you think I did not hit my goal? Be honest, okay? You don't need to please me. It's only silly little me, right? What do you think? Did I hit pan on my blush? So yeah, that was my goal, hitting pan on my blush. What do you think? You know what? I actually did. I actually hit pan. It's a baby pan, but it's a pan. So my goal is hit. In all honesty, I think we hit pan because I used it as eyeshadow a couple of times, and there was a nick, like a very small nick. It wasn't like a deep nick, a nick that I had hit when I was traveling with this blush. But other than that, I feel like if I would have used it for another week, I would have hit pan anyway because it was going really deep from here. And yeah, we've hit a pan in my blush, and it took everything in me to do it. Everything in me to just hit pan on a blush. I have learned my lesson. Blushes are one of the hardest products to pan, man. It's one of the hardest products because they're so specific, right? You're not putting it all over your face, just tongue, two spots and done. And they're huge. Like, I thought this is a very thin pan, I'll do it, whatever. But I feel like this is huge. It's going to be taking me a lifetime to just finish it off if that's my goal. But thankfully, it's done. I've hit my goal, and now I can just use more blushes because I was getting a little bored of this tone. I'm not going to lie. I still have it on my cheeks. I have all of the Project Pan products on my face right now. No, but yeah, we hit our goal for the blush, and that is like my biggest achievement of this year. Not even kidding. Moving on to my highlighter, I have this one by Tarte. It's their Amazonian clay highlighter in this shade Exposed. And my goal with this one was to completely finish it up because A, it was a mini highlighter, and B, I did have like a lot of usage in this. Last time I hit pan on this one, and I'm still on that pan phase. Even though the pan is huge, but there's still so much product on the corners, you guys. These corners hold so much product because generally we just pick up things from the center and we think like, it's gonna be easy. But these corners are the real devil. They take all the time in the world to finish up, and right now I'm just happy that I used it as much as I used it. I have to look on to my other highlighters as well because I don't want to focus on just one product and neglect everything else. I do like to use other things also while I'm using this. It's just that I focus a lot more on this, so I'm going to be keeping this aside for a while, enjoying my other highlighters now. I will try to use it here and there whenever, and maybe one day we can see it in my empties. But let's talk about the real devil. I have my Benefit Brow, the goal for which was to completely finish it up, and I think I have just used half of this up, not more than half, definitely. I had to put in my Inglot Dura line into it because it was dry and crumbly, so I'm just going to declutter it now because I think it's done, its life is done. But it's gonna take me a while if I had to like completely finish it up. I wasn't expecting that. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that. There's a lot of product. So if you want to bang for your buck and you want something that would last you for a really long time, a brow is the way to go. For me, I am done with this eyebrow product. I just want to use different things now because I'm done. Basically, done. It's time to talk about my eyeshadow palette update, and I have my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette with me right here. My goal with this one was to hit any 10 pans, and you guys, guess what? We have so many beautiful pans shining through. I have hit exactly 10 pans, but I have so much usage on some other colors as well that I've not been able to hit pan on, but I swear if I use them for one more week, I will be able to see that pan. Now, the shades that I've hit pan on are my comfort shades. They're warm neutral shades, and I think those would be the colors that most people hit pan on first. But yeah, we have 10 pans. My goal with this one is accomplished. I'm so happy because again, first time that I had this palette, like the first time I held it, I was obsessed. Then I took a back seat and it never came out again. And now look at that usage. It looks like I've been obsessed with this palette for years and years. But yeah, it's a beautiful palette. Highly recommend this one. It's great for beginners because you get everything in this one palette. But for now, I'm done with it. Next up, we're going to talk about my NYX Jumbo pencil in the shade Black Bean. Now, from the last time, we do have a lot of progress. Now, my initial goal of hitting halfway mark was done way before, but then I shifted my goal to completely finishing up, which I did not meet. I still have a lot of product in there, but I can't sharpen it any further. So I have to scoop it out with a brush and I can just use it as a liner. So the progress has been slightly slow because of that, but I think I can pretty much call this a successful venture. This was a full size pencil, and it's a thick chubby pencil. To finish it up, it was a task and a half, and I now know what it takes to finish up a complete kajal. Even back in the day when I used to wear kajal on a daily basis, I think I finished only one or two kajals completely because I always used to move on to something new. But yeah, again, if you're looking for something that would last you for a really long time, really long time, and it's a bang for your buck, get this one. It's a beautiful product. This is also a great base for a smoky eye or a smoky liner. I actually have this on right now as well. But yeah, it's done, and thanks to this I started wearing kajal more often because like I need to use it. So yeah, this was a nice addition to this project pan, but I'm definitely not looking forward to using it for a while now. And now for my last update, I have my beloved Chanel lipstick with me right here, which I over ambitiously wanted to finish in just 4 months. Oh, little silly me. Now, with this one, my goal was to completely empty it up, but I have been only able to go down till where Chanel was imprinted, which is still a lot of progress, you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm actually pretty happy. I wasn't sad, I was happy because I was still able to use that much. I still have a lot of it that I will keep on rotating and using because now I'm not going to forget this lipstick at all. But yeah, this opened my eyes to the fact that I'm gonna take a while in finishing a lipstick up. Like, it's gonna take me a while, and that's why I've never finished a lipstick up in my life. So now I've made it my goal to at least finish one lipstick up in the next year. That's gonna be my new goal. But yes, that's gonna be it for this project pan. This is my finale, you guys, and I know a lot of you were doing this with me. So let me know, how did your project pan go? Was it a success? I think anything is a success as long as you're using your products up. You don't have to hit your goals necessarily. If you do, that's a plus point, but you don't have to, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna be it from my side for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this and found this helpful, and hope this gave you the motivation to do a project plan, maybe from next year, a whole year long rolling project plan. What say, shall we do it together? I'm gonna see you next time though. I love you so much. Please take care. Mwah. Bye.